when the game gets tough. The tough ones start to play at Armor Attack. Well, hi everyone. This is Angelo and welcome back to Armor Attack Italy. Today's video is going to be about Prime Plus, and I'm gonna give you all the necessary information, after which it's up to you to decide if it's worth it or not. But in my personal opinion, it is. So let's see what is the Prime Plus. The Prime Plus runs for 30 days and is gonna cost you $9.99, 10 euros. I don't know if in the States it's gonna be $10 and in Australia and whatever. 10 euros, okay? That is 33 cents a day, all right? Which is really not much. And I've been a War Robots player for years, and $9.99, yeah, maybe I could buy half of a weapon with that money. But anyway, and I've heard that in Mech Arena it's even worse, and even in other similar way prices are higher than this. Now there are two things on which I will point my finger at. One is this one: collect accumulated rewards, and we're gonna see soon what that means, and the increase of the gold, and this is what makes it the upgrades 5 times faster. But let's get into things a bit more. Now, when you log in into the game, what happens? That you get to open the crates. You have the one that you open as a free-to-play player. They are the one of the Prime, and they are the one of the Prime Plus. If you have a Prime Plus, for example, tomorrow as a Prime Plus, I will open this one, and this one, because you open all 3. Okay, this is one thing. The other thing is, the part of the accumulated rewards. Now, let's say that for some reason you can log in only once a week. Okay? Keep in mind that this week doesn't start at Monday, or this week starts when you first logged in into the game. So if you logged in the first time in the game on a Friday, this week of the chest, when you log in, it starts on a Friday or a Tuesday or a Monday or whatever. Okay. In the case it happens that you are really busy, you don't have time, and you can log in only once a week, make sure you log in on day 7, because that thing that I just showed you of that you can collect the accumulated rewards, you can go backward of 7 days. Okay, but rewards do not accumulate for more than 7 days. But these 7 days, it's about the week, not let's say you log in here and then you start counting 1, 2, 3, 4. No, not 4. The week is finished. This go, and you start the next one. So in the case you can log in only once a week, with the Prime Plus you can get all of these, and all of these. Now, I don't think that's bad, okay? And when you have the Prime Plus, just talking about this part here, okay, as you see here, you collect 35,000 silver, 300 golds, and you open 3 times in a week the blue chest. Then you get the 18,000 silver, the 200 gold, you open 2 blue chests and 1 green. So that makes it 5. All right, 5 blue chests in a week. And then you open 3 green. And on day 7 you have 100, 200, 300. That makes it 600 gold. And we are just talking about the opening at the beginning. When you log in, the game, you know, the first things that the game does is the check this part here, okay, the daily rewards. Then when instead we go into the quest, the daily one, when you log in you get this one. Then you have to open 3 of these, right? You get 3 of these to open, and therefore these first 2 quests are done already. And what you still have to go for is the 3 and the 2. Normally this quest, depending though on your league, on your hangar, the level of your robots and your weapons, but let's say that you are end of silver, beginning of gold, this one can be reached between 4, if you are, let's say, in gold 1, to 8-10 battles if you still in silver and your hangar is not so strong compared to the other player, because it could be at level 6 or level 5 or level 6, but you're still in silver, so your robot at that point for that league is a strong one. It won't be a strong one in gold 1, but in silver 1 is still a good robot, okay? And you get, okay, the 5,000 regular, plus you get this 200. Once you have done all of them, more than the 5,000, you get another 250 golds. That means 450 a day. And when we go into the week, it's the same thing, only that in the week when you have the Prime Plus, you get the 400 extra, and here you get another 500 extra. That means another 900 golds a week. Okay? So basically what happens is that within a time span of 7-10 days, you collect, maybe more towards the 10 days, you collect 4,500 golds. At that point, what you can do is change it, you see, 4,500 into 100,000 silver. And so you could, for example, every week or 10 days, open 15 rare crates, the blue one, or 40 of the uncommon crates, the green one. Okay, and still all the silver that you do from the various quests and stuff, you still keep it. And even all this silver, you keep it. Okay, because then, yeah, you've been opening chests, but you need even silver to pay for the upgrades, because each upgrade has the fact that each upgrade you have a price in token and a price in silver, and up to level 6, here is 8,000. It's not so difficult, but when you get to level 7, it starts to be 20. When you get to level 8, it's 50, and finally when you get to level 9, it's 100,000 a pop. You know, so you do need resources at that point, especially when you want to. Even level 8 takes time, even if you have a prime plus. But you see, resources wise, Prime Plus really gives you quite a lot, and it gives you quite a lot, especially compared to the price. Another thing that is quite interesting about Prime and Prime Plus is what I called borrow for free. What is that? That works for both characters or weapons. For each character you can borrow 10, each character, not the hanger, each character, and the same for the weapon. So let's say that on the Spitfire you say, you know what, I'd like to try the ram. So I go to the store, I go to the weapon, and I get the ram. Okay, I get it for free, and I'll give it a try. It's up to you if you wanted to give a bit of upgrade, let's say up to level 4, which doesn't really, you don't really need to invest much to get a weapon to level 4, but you start to understand how that weapon will perform at the end. And that's it. You give it a try. Then, when the period stops, weapons and characters get locked. Once they get locked, you have two choices. Either you buy the character or the weapon, or you subscribe again and they become available another time. There is a difference though. The characters, you can buy them only at the end of the subscription when they have the lock symbol on top. The weapons instead, when you select the weapon, you see you get upgrade and redeem, and you can buy the weapon at any time, and it has nothing to do with the upgrade level. It's always going to be 12,500. Okay, that gives you the chance to experiment, try different setups, different weapons, but even try characters, you know. See, I have hoplite here, and for example, on the Hermit, I have also a creeper. In the Imperial, I have also an architect and a Salvion. You know, you can do experiment, try, or for example, just to give you an example, I want to play in squad or in a clan. At that point, having the Salvion could be very good for my team, because with that thing that it pops the, some sort of a station that heals your teammate. They are within a certain radius, and it doesn't matter if there is 1 or 4, it just heals them. In a squad or clan situation, the Salvion, if somebody in the team has it, it's nice to have it on the field. And of course, since the Salvion is not that strong, you have to keep an eye on the Salvion of your team and even protect it a bit. But when you're playing on your own or even in clan and squad situations, sometimes you talk with your teammates and you say, no, don't use the Salvion, just now take out your paladin, and so could be here that they ask you, well, don't you have a hermit, a creeper, or ops, or in Bastion? But hey, Angelo, you have a hoplite by any chance? And you say, yeah, sure. There you go. And you drop it in. So this is something that these are all things that you may want to keep in mind. If you ask me, yes. Look, my Prime Plus has still 5 days to go, and I've done this. This is my 3rd subscription, and I can tell you the difference is, you will notice the difference big time. Okay, and so as I said in the beginning, of course you have the final word. It's up to you to decide if it's worth it or not. But if you ask me, yes, it is, no doubt. And this, for today, it's it, done it. And the last thing that I have to tell you is ciao.